another video log, and of course I'm driving. But this seems to be a very peaceful time where I can just kind of gather my thoughts and talk to you guys like you're riding along with me. Speaking of riding along with me, today is Monday, and Wednesday I will be traveling to Raleigh, North Carolina for the first ever International Flat Earth Conference, and I am beyond excited, a little bit nervous, but I think that's just my nature. I have some issues with anxiety, but I'll tell you what, Flat Earth and the community and pushing myself outside of my comfort zone and doing interviews and content videos and video logs such as this has really helped me find my brave. Yeah, I am beyond excited. I've been actually today trying to make room on my phone because I'm running out of memory. I like to take photos with my phone, and I take a lot of video, whether it's for content videos for Flat Earth or filming chemtrails or something like that, or doing video logs, or just things I do for fun. I have a lot of friends that play music, and I watch them play live, and I videotape them often, and it takes up a lot of memory. And I love to take pictures, especially of my dog. If anybody knows me, they know I like to take pictures of Vlogger. So I run out of memory so quickly. So today I've been working on making some cleaning up some memory and some space on my phone. I want to, as I travel down to Raleigh, I would like to do a couple video logs because it's going to be about a 6 to 6.5 hour drive, and be by myself, and I want to be able to, it actually helps to talk. Kind of feels like I'm not alone, and I want to document a little bit of it. There are other people already on the road because they're coming like cross country, which is incredible, and they are documenting their trip, and it's so exciting to watch them. So I'm going to document a little bit of my trip as well. I'm heading into town right now to get a couple last minute things, like I want to bring some of my own water. I know that bottled water isn't the best, but I can't drink my water at home. And I know some people suggested bringing like a stainless steel water bottle, which I'm probably going to do anyway. But I hate the idea of having to fill it, you know, with the water from the town, Raleigh, and from the hotel. So if I have to, I'm just going to fill my stainless steel water bottle up with like spring water and be able to carry it around with me. I want to get a notebook because I would like to take notes, and plus just for like correspondence, whether I could put people's information in my phone or we can just jot it down. I just want to have, you know, a little journal of some sort. And I'm also heading into town to go grocery shopping for my mom, and so I'm going to pick up these last minute things. But I kind of wanted to just reach out to everyone and let them know that the conference is coming up. I'm going to document as much as I can, but I'm not there to document, you know. I don't know as if I'm going to set up my camera and try to record everything, because that's a phenomenal amount of information, and I just don't have the memory for that, whether it be on my memory cards on my regular camera or my cell phone. There are going to be tickets available that you can purchase for watching the live stream, and when I edit this and upload this, I'll put the link in the description box at the bottom of this video. I was listening to an interview today, Rob Skiba and Robbie Davidson. And Robbie Davidson, of course, is the organizer of the Flat Earth International Conference, and he is going to be doing a live showing of his brand new video coming out called SCIENTISM Exposed #2. And I'm extremely excited about that as well. You can also get the live showing of that through the tickets for the live streaming as well. And maybe I will post a link to SCIENTISM Exposed, the first one, in the description box here. The first one was excellent, really well, really good production, great interviews, and Rob Skiba, of course, is in the second one. So I'm extremely excited about that. I think that the conference is going to be full of excitement as far as meeting everyone, new information, listening to everyone speak. And of course there's going to be media there, so it's going to be just a little bit overwhelming, but we're changing history. And I'm just thrilled. And a little bit nervous. But like I said, finding my brave, I feel like, you know, the Flat Earth information, this truth that we have all found through so many different ways, has been something that I have been being prepared for my entire life. And some of you that have followed some of my video logs have listened to some of my story, some of my Christian upbringing, my Christian background, some of the evangelism things I've been involved in, some of the horrific situations I've been involved in my family. And I feel like all these trials and tribulations have brought me to a point where I'm strong enough to do something like this. You know, I'm strong enough to want to be a voice in this community sharing truth, and strong enough to be able to go to a conference and be on stage. Now, I'm not doing a speech and I don't have my own little segment, but I find it an extreme honor to even be asked to be a part of this conference. I'm going to be on a question and answer panel on the last day, and it's going to be along with Patricia Steer and some others on her Flat Earth and Other Hot Potatoes on her question and answer panel. So I'm praying and hoping that we get some people that have some excellent questions, and that I get a chance to answer them in a respectful kind of way and in an informative kind of way. And perhaps throughout the conference, I would love to have a chance at some point, whether on stage or off stage, to share some of my theories, especially about terrarium Earth and the ideas I have as far as Earth being a giant water distiller and basically being it almost like an entity on its own, and creating its own barrier and creating its own ecosystem, because that's how it was created, intelligently designed. So we'll see. I'm going to be going down Wednesday. I'm going to try to get up early enough and get out the door and get on the road and get to North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina by about 1:30, because at 2 o'clock we're meeting in the lobby at the hotel. A bunch of us are meeting and then traveling to the brand new billboard that is about, I think it's like 10 or 12 miles outside of where the hotel is, where the conference is going to be. And that is a billboard that David Weiss from Deep Inside the Rabbit Hole has placed up. And we're going to have kind of like a kickoff meetup, Flat Earth meetup. A bunch of us are going to join up there, and David is going to be filming this all from a drone and live streaming that. So I'm thrilled. It's all just like, I can't believe it's happening. It's coming up here very quickly, and that's gonna be my first Flat Earth meetup. I have not been to one. I've met a couple of Flat Earthers close to where I live that are local, but nothing like a meetup where we really got together and talked. It was more like a let's get together, get a hug, how you doing, and nothing too kind of like long term. So this will be my first Flat Earth meetup, and it's going to be, as soon as we get down there, piling a bunch of people in my vehicle and traveling to this new billboard. So it ought to be interesting. I'll probably shed some tears, and it'll probably be emotional, so just bear with me. And if you find me, probably won't be too hard because I'm short. But if you find me, you know, we all look different when we're on video, when we're on pictures on Facebook, and we're on video on YouTube. If you find me, please remind me who you are, and I'll remind you who I am. I think a lot of us are going to be like, maybe not confused, but just kind of be like, oh yeah, I know you. Oh, okay, you're this person on Facebook, but you're this person on YouTube, and this is your real name. You know, it's going to be fun. Definitely looking forward to it. I've reached my destination. I'll probably shut this off and then add a little bit later. But yeah, so I'm extremely excited for this first Flat Earth meetup, just to kick off the conference. I've heard that there's going to be media involved in the billboard meetup, and also, of course, massive amounts of media at the actual conference. So I am vowing to be respectful and vowing to be a good example and represent Flat Earth in a good, positive way. And I'm putting this out there and encouraging others to do the same as well. You know, keep that in mind. So I'm going to sign off for now. I'll probably hop on in a few minutes and add a little bit to this video. Talk to you guys soon. I would like to address the situation here lately with a lot of the division that we're seeing within the community, especially some of the outpouring of aggressive division just recently, especially with this upcoming conference, which is so very important. Just a couple of my thoughts. I feel like I don't support the division, but I feel like sometimes it has to happen. Because sometimes bad things in life can be blessings in disguise, and I know that from a lot of bad things that have happened in my life. We all have a option, and we all have a choice as to how we react to good and bad things in our life. And I'm choosing to react to the division as something that's a positive thing. Yes, it hurts at first, and yes, we want to defend, and yes, we stand up for those being attacked, and that's all good. But I feel like if someone's going to show their true colors, and someone's going to be insecure, and maybe someone's ego is going to get in the way, or someone's going to fall back into globe earth mentality, or if someone is going to take the word of other known attackers, if someone's going to cause division and not do their research, if someone's going to cause division and not go to the source and go to the person who in question and speak to them respectfully and question them respectfully, if these sorts of things are going to happen, then I don't want those people by my side. So in my mind, the division, that's okay, because it's just separating the wheat from the tares. It's just, we're just leaving behind those that are going to cause trouble, because guess what? Flat Earth isn't stopping. The truth isn't stopping. The community is going to go forward, and we can just let the negativity and the people that are prone to attacking or flip-flopping or you know, being negative like that, we can just leave them behind. You know, they don't need to be a part of this. And in the future, we want really strong people that aren't going to be like that, that aren't going to throw you under the bus, that aren't going to attack you, that don't understand how to do research, that don't have independent thought, and people that are still caught in globe earth mentality. And what I mean by that is that the whole gist of learning that we are on a flat, motionless plane, and that we are not on a spinning pear ball in an infinite space, is that we were intelligently designed, and that we were created for a purpose, and that we have a creator, and that we are important, and that we have so much potential. And I know some people get sick of me even saying it, but you know what? It's got to get through your heads. This is all about how we learn how to treat each other from now until forever. And that's a huge reason why this conference is going to be so massive. So I wanted to kind of touch base on a lot of that. I don't want others watching this and observing what's going on with the conference and up until the conference. I don't want them to be downhearted. I don't lose faith. You know, look at it like I am. And like I said, we have a choice as to how we react to all of this. No matter what, the conference is still going to be fantastic. The speakers that are going to be fantastic. And in a way, maybe it's going to be even better. Like I said, blessings in disguise. So I am, you know, one of the number one things I'm looking forward to is just creating relationships with people, is being able to see all of you that I talk to on these video logs, or all of you that I interact with in all of the groups on Facebook, and all of you that I interact with on YouTube comments and the live chats on the Hangouts, you know, all of you, and some of you that maybe never have reached out to me. I wish I had an hour to talk with each one of you. I hope I get to hug each one of you. And I know it's going to be an absolute wonderful, blessed experience. And I know it's going to go by way too quickly. So I'm sure when I'll think of other things that I want to say. But I want to try to bring you guys along on this journey as much as I can. Maybe I'll even go Facebook Live, which I've never done. You know, and maybe I'll do that, maybe not during the conference, but maybe while meeting up with other people. Who knows? We'll see. We just don't know. It's an adventure. And if Flat Earth has taught me anything, it's that I need to enjoy this experience, because it's for me. And I know that sounds selfish, but it really is. We are obligated to ourselves. This is an experience that needs to be incredible for us so that we can be prepared to teach and show others. So I'm going to try to make the most of this. And I know that as far as the division and the negativity, I'm not going to let it even be a part of this conference. In my mind, it's so last week, it's so 2 weeks ago, and it's not even in the future. So I just wanted to motivate everyone that way. Reach out to me, find me on Facebook, find me on Skype, it's Carly Sunshine FE. Reach out to me on YouTube. I hope to see you guys all there. Looking forward to changing history.